It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
Hey, I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet-Setting Divas. Hey, ladies. You know, Minneapolis holds a special place in entrepreneur and designer Houston White's heart. It's where he got his start. So whether it's launching a Get Down coffee company or his new Houston White for Target collection, Houston takes immense pride in giving back and inspiring those around him. Watch Houston discuss turning passion into reality and the importance of lifting the community up on Target's exciting content series, Black Beyond, now playing on youtube.com/Target. Hey, ladies.
Hey, what's going on in travel?
Hey, oh gosh, travel. You know, yeah, just to even get started, you know, I'm on my way over to Atlanta, and I'm a little, you know, puzzled on, you know, how this weather is going to fare, because I do know that storms have already hit like Fort Myers and all these different places, and, you know, on that East Coast. So I'm definitely, and I'm planning to come back on Saturday in order to go to the big Mary J. Blige concert here in Dallas.
I wonder whether you were going. You go to every one.
Yes, I'm on third row, and I cannot miss it because I put some money into this one. But I don't know. So what's going on with this storm? I need to know what's going on.
Well, it's in Florida now, and it could possibly go up through Georgia. So you really need to be. You may not even get ready. Honestly, you may not even get a chance to go anywhere. You might. Your flight might be canceled.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get out. I don't leave till tomorrow morning. But what's up? I mean, what's the deal, Yvette?
Like, I believe, I haven't watched the news, but I did see some parts of social media where some people say, yeah, it did make landfall in Florida maybe a couple of hours ago, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I follow like a bunch of travel groups and stuff like that. And I see people, you know, are saying they either have to cancel their trip, or if they are there, they're going to weather it out, you know, hunker down, and you know, that it's just crazy, or it's just crazy. Like, what do like hotels and flights and stuff like that?
Again, I'll tell you all, we need to stick to this policy that we need to tell all the viewers, get insurance. That way you're covered. But because they started, we talk about it every week, but it's the truth, because they started canceling flights. I do watch the news, and they started canceling flights yesterday. So they were canceling them yesterday.
They've even moved some of the major games that were scheduled for Saturday.
They sure did. They had already canceled them last week. Tampa Bay.
So they're actually moving them. You know, either pass, or they're even moving some, like I think maybe some of the baseball games early on Friday. So I'm curious, because I'm going to a National Black MBA convention, but it's also Black Caucus this week as well, and people are there because it started yesterday. So so far, you know, I've been kind of on a hand on the pulse to see what's going on. Nothing there now. They're partying and they're doing their things right now. But I'm like, you know, what happens Thursday morning?
That storm is going. It's going north. It's probably in middle of Florida. It was in southern Florida earlier today, and probably by sometime tonight it may be up in the central part of Florida. So that's really not that far from where you're going to in Atlanta. So, and then even if it turns, you still could get some of that outline. So what I would say, even if, again, with that travel insurance, you can get it for your flight, your hotel, your gas, your everything, your food, everything. And so it'll cover it all.
And this is good to even be talking about, because of course it was one of those things I knew I was going to, but I found a cheap flight on Spirit, so hey, I'm going round trip like $40, me and some folks, but the thing about it is we went through the convention for our hotel because we didn't already check in. I'm definitely asking the questions about, hey, what happens now if I can't make it out, and the thing, what they're telling me now is until something happens, they can't give me any information. So they're not even trying to say they're going to give me a refund on my hotel right now. So I have to
So I did see earlier today, I read where some particular resorts and stuff like that are in those areas, what they're doing is, if you're already there, they're actually lowering the amount that you would pay per night.
Okay, that's nice.
You're not paying the full amount. Or if you expect it to arrive, what they're doing is letting you rebook, but rebook at the same amount you booked at. So if it does cost more during a time frame that you're trying to go, you'll still get that lower rate. I guess, if you got a lower rate, you'll still get that lower rate.
Yeah, now, but at a convention, the convention is already going on. I'm going to definitely, if it doesn't happen, then I'm going to lose, my convention. And we were talking about insurance. Does that cover? If I had that insurance, would that cover the cost?
You could put the convention ticket in there, but you know what, Tina, you will be able. So for our listeners that don't have insurance, like you're in a situation now, you don't have it, you will, your flight you will get reimbursement. If that Spirit flight is canceled, you will not necessarily get reimbursed, but you'll be able to do the credit for that.
I'll get a credit. I think even if I just cancel it right now, I'll get that credit. So I'm gonna wait until the final
you're not
hour.
gonna lose that, so that's good. You won't lose that part of it.
But that's nothing compared to what I pay for the convention and the room. So I definitely want to.
Excuse me.
Bless you. I definitely want to. I'm definitely have a hand on the pulse to see what's going on. But travel just a lot of things, I know we kind of were talking about that, but as you may have seen, if you kind of follow, the NASDAQ and, kind of the, money around, the euro has lost value, and a lot of the European money is now less than the US dollar. So what that means is our money is going further. So where when you were going to these foreign, we're going to Europe and you're paying, almost double for things with our dollars. Now our dollar is worth almost double their money. So that definitely is an incentive to travel. So I don't know if we need to get on a plane.
And we do, because, we had that trip planned to Europe in 2020. We were going to go to Italy, Amsterdam, and Paris, and maybe we could do it for a cheaper price now. So I'll definitely be looking into that.
Yeah, because I mean, if we can do all those,
you know what? I'm almost to the point, because I've been asking you ladies all year about.
Well,
Jeanette, so I'm at the point now where next year I'm going on my own. I'm gonna do a solo. I'm serious. I'm going solo next year. If you all don't come, I'm gonna be doing a solo trip there.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm all for it, and I if it's really cheap, I definitely have.
This may be our time to go.
Yeah, and I'm game for it. I know the year is almost up, and we've pretty much done a lot of our planning for the year. But I'm definitely open if something pops into our inbox and it looks really good. I'll make a way.
Next year.
I say Jeanette, because you sometimes you would ask and you'd be like, oh, and it would be like 2 months or 3 months. I'm like, come on, I need a little bit more time. I had too much stuff going on to be just kind of like,
but right now we need to plan for next year. So what we can do is we could start looking to book maybe around Memorial Day of next year, if we can find a cheap flight at that point, and maybe we can get a good deal at this time of the year to go next Memorial Day or sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to go a time when, I don't want it to be crazy busy, because, Memorial, I know it's a lot of people.
Memorial Day is pretty good though. If you head out right, but I went over to Greece at the Memorial Day. That's a good weekend, because if you head out a little early and you come back, maybe you stay a week or something, but that's just a good time where the prices are really good.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to be able to plan because sometimes those impromptu, I already got stuff planned and I just can't fit it in as well. So if we know
I
it,
can tell
is that
you,
why y'all been canceling?
Memorial Day is not good for me.
it's not good for you.
Well, we won't do Memorial Day. We could do like a week before or a week after. That's what we could plan it around there. But we could definitely start looking for tickets right now for next year because again, we've done everything we can probably have. We have it on everything booked for this year. We keep trying to get Tina to come on this my Mexico trip with us in December, but people are just booked up, so we'll have to plan for next year.
Yeah, definitely. So Yvette, you were kind of talking about I know you've been talking about the world of cruise. Any information, any good time to travel, go on a cruise? I've been seeing some good deals, especially with like Virgin. I'm like dying to go on a Virgin.
I think you did send something. I saw that it was buy one, get one 50% off. So and Virgin, we haven't been on Virgin, and Virgin is a new cruise line. And my niece actually went on Virgin, and she was like, she don't want to go on no other cruise line.
Wow.
Like she got spoiled by Virgin.
Were you all watching the
go and check it out?
Yeah, the Bachelorette was on Virgin, so yeah.
I mean, but if you go on a Virgin cruise, it's adult only, no children, and I think that's where we're at, and that's one reason why I would definitely want to go on a Virgin cruise because a cruise ship because I've been on probably every Carnival cruise, but I'll go for the fun because my niece just came back and she went to Jamaica and she went to Mexico. She went she was gone for 7 days like Yvette, and she is in the Cayman. She went to the Grand Caymans, Jamaica, and she went to Mexico. That was a lot, and I was like, "What?" Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, and she was like a great trip.
But you know what? What you have to do is you have to plan when the kids are in. If you don't want to be like I went 2 weeks ago. There wasn't kids on there, but it wasn't a lot.
Okay, because a lot of them were in school already.
They're in school. And people do take their kids out of school to go and travel.
Oh yeah,
but it's not a lot. So if you go, like September, through the end of the year, you're not going to find a lot. Well, you may find some in December because they take them out, because of break. You got to go during the month, maybe January, February. I know we're talking about the best time.
The February. Yeah. I've gone on a February and it was pretty. It was really nice. It was good. It was and I took my kids out of school to go, so that was but it was a lot of fun though.
I would think too the weather is better and you don't have as many hurricanes coming through if you that's been another thing. Yeah.
You have to be cautious right now. And the thing about it is the cruise ships don't stop. What they do is they direct them to go somewhere else. Like there are cruise ships out there right now, and I see people saying, "Oh, we were supposed to go to Grand Cayman Sunday, or we were supposed to go to Belize Saturday," and they just didn't go. What they do is they just stay in the sea, away from the storm.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I was on one of those.
You missed your spots. You don't get to go to the places that you were supposed to.
And that's sad because you're like, oh, I really wanted to go there. And now
especially like a Grand Caymans where the water is so beautiful, you want to go see, especially us out of Texas, our best water is Galveston, and after you go into, those places, you like, Galveston is like, going to the bayou.
But hey, last week Galveston had blue water.
Sometimes they do. I can see it on the news.
But I went to Galveston about a month ago. The water wasn't really bad. It wasn't blue, but it was nice. It was clean. It was So it's not always bad.
Yeah, and you think about it. We went to Mexico one time. Remember they had all that seaweed everywhere. You could barely even. Nobody can even get in the water because they have these different waves that move things from place to place. So sometimes it moves blue water into brown water, and then sometimes it moves seaweed into blue water. So definitely, you got to really, really, really paying attention, and that's why weather is important when you're traveling. You really got to really, really stay close. And I know weather you don't know until maybe a couple of weeks before what things are looking like, but definitely got to pay attention.
Well, you know what the seasons are. This is the season for hurricanes, so you're just taking a chance. If you plan a trip during this time of the year, to go in the area.
And any place with a coastal area, you know, it could, you know, possibly be impacted. So definitely. So yeah, ladies, this has been great. I know we've provided a lot of good information, and I'm so excited, you know, to go do, you know, a little bit of travel. And I'm glad, you know, I'm just want to get somewhere where it's a little bit cooler right now at this point.
And hopefully you get to go on your trip tomorrow. Hopefully that the storm goes a different way and you're able to get out and, you know, have not lose your hotel and your conference ticket.
Yeah, if nothing else, I'm gonna see what I can do. But you know, it's kind of
don't get in the car. You know what you'll do. Don't get in the car and start.
Oh yeah, I don't know if the car would be safe at this point. One thing I keep saying is, you know, we've flown American before, and they probably would have canceled it already. But you know, I'm thinking, you know, Spirit, they're gonna wait until at least, you know, make sure they got all their people, you know, ready to fly, and if they can make it, they'll make it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's been great, ladies. I can't wait to talk to you again next week.
Same here.
All right.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Please go to our social media and follow Jet Setting Divas on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Get fast, reliable internet for any budget. Now qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right, free high-speed internet from Xfinity. And Internet Essentials customers can get equipment included at no extra cost. Get started today.
At Hy-Vee, we take pride in being part of the communities we serve. In 2021, we donated more than 14 million meals, and this year, we're committed to doing even more. For over 90 years, we've been the place that people turn in time of need, and we take that very seriously. That's why we're loading our semis full of food this week and making deliveries across the Midwest to help families this Easter. To join our effort, simply donate when you're at the checkout. Together, we can make a big difference for those in need.
Start building your generational wealth with a $15,000 sign-on bonus and a meaningful career with great pay and benefits. Union Pacific Railroad is hiring train crew members in the Twin Cities area. No previous railroad experience is needed. We provide all the essential training, and you can get a free college education while working. Union Pacific connects communities in 23 states, hauling goods Americans rely on every day. Get your career on the right track with Union Pacific and apply today at up.job/Minnesota. That's up.job/Minnesota.
There's a new way to get around in North Minneapolis. It's Metro Transit Micro, a new ride-sharing service that connects you with Metro Transit bus routes or wherever you need to go on the north side. It's convenient, affordable, and accessible. Metro Transit Micro uses minibuses to reach more neighborhoods, and you'll have shorter wait times. It costs just the same as bus routes, and it's easy to use. You can pay your fare in cash, a go-to card, or the Metro Transit app. Just go to metrotransit.org/micro. Download the app and create your account. It's really simple. So whether you're going to a friend's house in Bryn Mawr to watch the Vikings game, or you need to get dropped off at the Metro C Line station to hop on a bus to get to work across town, Metro Transit Micro got you covered. Book a ride, get picked up, and get where you need to go. Start riding today on one of the new Metro Transit Micro minibuses.
It's back to school time, and that means it's back to cooking breakfast for your kiddos and making school lunches. That's a lot of cracked egg shells and cut off sandwich crust. Now listen, before you think about throwing those food scraps away, think about recycling them. Ramsey County has a program that can help you do just that, and it won't cost you a dime. Ramsey County has a free food scraps recycling program that lets you collect stuff like apple cores, coffee grounds, and veggie scraps. Here's how it works. Put all those scraps into a compostable bag. Then once a week, drop it off at a free food scrap site by your house. And listen, I understand that life is busy, so if you can't get there once a week, just toss the bag in the freezer until you can find the time to do it. To locate a food scrap collection site near you and to get more information about the program, visit RamseyRecycles.com/food scraps. and tell your friends and family about it. Let's all do our part to help save the planet.
48 million Americans and 640,000 Minnesotans care for older parents and loved ones with disabilities, like my 3 autistic kids. We are the backbone of America's care system, but Lord knows we face a lot of challenges, which is why it's so important that we know what's at stake in this upcoming election. Join me and my friends from AARP on Wednesday, October 5th at noon. We're hosting an informational workshop online about what's at stake for family caregivers this election year. Sign up to be a part of this important virtual conversation at aarp.org/mn. Together, we'll work to make sure family caregivers have our voices heard.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left, fake a mom. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again? You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.